That was a hard row to hoe. this barrel is all sticking down this way and I'm sitting on it. I'm sitting halfway on and halfway off this seat. Now I can flip it around and put the barrel up that way. And then I can sit down like a normal person. So I've got my A line and my B line both against this edge, bumping into it. Now I'm going to turn it around and go back this way with my A and B. My last pass was this direction with my B lines. So my next pass will be with the A lines. And it'll be something like that. What you want to do is get these lines oriented to where your hand has a natural motion, where your elbow, your shoulder and elbow are lined up to easily cut that direction. If you're trying to cut over here or cut over there, it's just awkward and you can't cut near as straight. Your lines just don't turn out good. But you can start to get the idea of this little 1/8 inch ribbon around here and the ribbon up here and the general look of the shape of the pattern. When I get done with it, and I'll put some oil in those. The checkering, almost in good clean checkering, it'll get transparent if you don't put any stain in it, just plain finish, and you can see the grain through the checkering if it's clean, if it's good and clean. Here we go again. If you remember when I was chiseling this and just taking the excess down with a wood chisel, and I got into right along in here, and the chisel was digging in, and the grain was real crazy right here. Well, I'm experiencing the same thing with this checkering tool, because I'm cutting that direction, and it's really some twisty, wicked grain in there. Hard to cut. It's hard to cut smoothly. You can cut it, it's just all rough. See how on the pushing end of this, I'm pushing and stopping, bumping into that where the border line is. I'm just kind of using it as a bumper. That's the reason that I leave my borders until the very last thing to clean up, because I've got all these bump marks where I've been pushing into it. I was watching a video by Midway one time on restoring a Model 11 Remington